thing on? Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the King Beans Court, and I'm your host tonight on this extravaganza. Your man King Bean is in the building, so welcome to another show, another video, and a brand new episode. And of course, you know you're now rocking with the best. Word up! Shout out to everybody who came out and watched my last video. If you didn't, of course, links, description, it might be in there. I doubt it because I don't feel like doing it. But anyway, I know it's been a while since I've been on, and that's been on purpose. That's actually been on purpose because honestly, I've been tired. I've been tired. I've been working a lot. Well, I won't say I'm not working a lot. I'm working about the same little bit of hours that I am working, but my treatment, it kind of changed. Doctor kind of changed up my treatment, so it's kind of taking a while for my body to get used to it. So I'm a little bit tired. I wanted to start tonight about 8 o'clock, but I got off work a little bit late, and thus started at this time at 8:30, a little bit after 8:30. But are you guys excited for E3? Are you excited for E3? I'm just wondering if you are excited for E3 because I'm really not. Not because of to be excited because of the new games they're going to show off with the PlayStation or the Xbox and the Nintendo. I just never get excited for that stuff. I know I did a video on that. When Microsoft fans say, "Hey, well, the fanboys say, wait till E3. Microsoft's going to turn around there." You know, it's whatever. At this point in time, I really don't care. And today on with this topic, and a kind of nice little segue of going into there, what I want to talk about today. And these are just my thoughts of what I've been thinking. Just going in on my thoughts today, just thinking about this. Like I said, with the wonderful, wonderful segue. I was thinking about identity politics. Oh God, I can't believe he's gonna talk about politics and how life imitates art. It's fascinating to me. I know you guys may not observe that, but I observe stuff like that. But I do. I do a lot, and I see it so much. It's like the mainstream because I'm on Facebook a lot. I'm on Facebook a lot. I know you youngsters, you hipster guys. Facebook is dead. Twitter is the thing. Instagram is what it is, and Snapchat is dead. But it's just funny to me because when I see my family members, just coming from my perspective, seeing my family members or seeing some of my friends that I went to school with on their Facebook, and there I can see how the mainstream of Americana is so late to the party. And the reason why I say that, being a content creator here on YouTube, although we are growing, did lose one sub. We did gain one, gain to 106, man. That's really great. I'm really glad you guys sub. Thanks to the new subs. But if you guys been watching YouTube for a while, been playing video games for a while, and you know which sides you fall on. You maybe you're an Xbox guy, maybe you're a PC guy, maybe you're a PlayStation guy, maybe you're a Nintendo guy. And for the most part, you're gonna ride with your team. You're gonna ride with that team. You're gonna bleed green till you can't bleed green no more. No matter what Microsoft does, Microsoft will always be like they birthed you. You could be PlayStation and ride that blue until the cows come home. You're gonna be there like PlayStation gave you life. Same thing with Nintendo fanboys. They're gonna do the same thing. They act like they were birthed in Japan when Nintendo was first conceived. And they're gonna ride Nintendo to the end of times. But when you start looking at life and how art imitates it so much, this thing that we do here or watch the people who we are fans of, because we tend to go into an echo chamber and only really watch or listen to people who we agree with. We all do it. We all do it. I do it. But I do dabble a little bit more on the other side. As I stated before in my many other videos or many other podcasts, you should go check it out. I believe more of the PlayStation this generation. I believe the PlayStation is the better console this generation. I've stated that numerous times. Last generation, it was the Xbox 360. See, me, for them to get my money, which both consoles did get my money, both companies did. Well, all three did. Again, basically. But PlayStation is my preferred platform because this is what I pay for. This is what I pay for to get my entertainment out of. So yes, I listen to more pro PlayStation guys, more neutral guys, or more PlayStation guys than I do Xbox. But I do dabble in the Xbox side. I do listen to my favorite YouTuber. It's Crap Gamer. I was listening to Crap Gamer video today. You know, but before that, I gotta say this. I had to give Crap. I gotta give Crap some props on something, on a couple things. His channel is blowing up immensely. This guy keeps growing. Nothing can stop this guy. This guy's like a tsunami, man. He is. He's already up to 47, 48,000 subs. Don't know how he does it. Well, I know he does put his videos out 4 or 5 times a day. I can't front on that. I ain't got time for that. Nor do I want to do that. I don't like talking about video games that much. He is a really dedicated Xbox fan. He is team green through and through. But his faith even wavered a couple weeks ago when he was doing a couple videos. They were more objective. I couldn't believe I was saying that myself. It's like, wow, Crap, your videos are more objective. It's like, man, I give this dude a lot of crap. No pun intended. Well, pun is very intended. I did give him a lot of crap about his videos, but I'm like, well, damn. He's actually being neutral. He's being objective. He's criticizing Microsoft for them not putting out better games. Of course, that's all subjective anyway as well. And you can say, well, Bean, you disagree with him because that's what you've been thinking. Well, that's true too, but I think who's ever pro Xbox deserves better. They should be excited and having fun on their console and just as much as people on PlayStation. But you know what they say, a leopard can't change its spots, right? I was watching this video today, this morning before I got up and went to work. I was watching this video. I was like, okay, let's see what Crap's going. I ain't watched his videos in a couple of weeks. See what Crap's talking about. Let's see what Crap the gamer man is talking about. So he had a video up. I don't exactly remember the title. I can look it up right now, but I don't feel like looking it up, guys. It's one of his many 4 videos that he put out today. You know, he put out 4. So I'm watching the video, and he was basically saying that PlayStation fanboys need to back off of Xbox gamers because Xbox sent out some tweet about you get Xbox One X with Red Dead Redemption, all gussied up with the enhancements or something. I don't know what it was. I saw the tweet, didn't really pay attention to it. Yo, if you're not sub to his channel, go sub to Mr. Coleon channel. That's a cool dude, man. It's cool and wise brother. That's a wise brother. He should do more videos on the stuff he think about other than this video games. That guy is a very wise brother, Mr. Coleon. So anyway, so he was saying, so Crap was saying this in his video. He was saying, you know, just back off and let the Xbox fans have their fun and enjoy it. But see, the hypocrisy behind all of that is he had videos up last year and the year before last was talking about how much the PlayStation sucks. When the PlayStation didn't have any games, how many times you going to bring out The Last of Us? We get tired of playing The Last of Us. You talking about now when people talking about the only thing you get for your $500 console that's free is a free copy of Red Dead Redemption, a game that is, I don't know, what, 6 years old, maybe? Maybe? And it was already re-released. Now it's re-released again to get with the Xbox One X enhancement. Now, the hypocrisy behind his statement, behind all of that, and saying PlayStation fanboys need to back up off of him, which they should. I mean, it doesn't matter now. I mean, PlayStation is totally destroying if you're a fanboy. But I get why they're doing it. But because what you put out comes right back to you, man. What they say about karma? Karma's a bee sting. You point your fingers, three fingers pointing right back at you, baby. I can just imagine. I can just imagine if the Xbox and Microsoft change had turned around, had its major turnaround as far as sales, and was dominating the industry because of the Xbox One X sales. I know what Crack Gamer would have been saying. I know that. I know what he would have been doing. Why is my computer doing this? I don't care about Minecraft. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's some pop up came up here. I don't know what that pop up was on my laptop. So anyway, if Microsoft would have came out, it was dominating with the Xbox One X in sales and games and all this stuff. If Microsoft had a God of War or Detroit Become Human, uh, uh, what's the other game? Horizon Zero Dawn or an Uncharted and all this stuff came out. I know how he would have acted. I know what he would have acted like. He would have acted like a butt. Oh, PlayStation, you got no games. Look at PlayStation. You're re-releasing Red Dead Redemption. You don't got nothing to play on that box. It's so sorry. Why would you even play? Why would you even play a PlayStation? Blah blah blah. But see, the shoe's on the other foot now in this generation, and Microsoft is getting a mud hole stumped into them, no matter what. But see, the thing is, with people like Crap Gamer and some other YouTubers who are just super pro Microsoft, you kind of paint yourself in a corner. You got nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go because you're trapped as a fanboy instead of being a fan of all consoles and all PC games. You don't have. I mean, you could have a preferred one. I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like my man Smash. Shout out to Smash. He got a preferred console. He loved the Xbox. Even though I try to keep him on PlayStation, but he loves Xbox. Most of his friends are there on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy though. I can't front on my boy. My boy love Xbox. But me, I don't care. I play on PlayStation, Xbox doesn't matter. Well, I play on PlayStation because PlayStation is better in my opinion. But it's amazing how this identity, how we need this, we seem as a people need an identity, a place of belonging, which is a natural thing that occurs. Nobody can't really stand with you. You're gonna choose a side. You have to choose a side. That's this life. You don't believe that's life? Look at little kids right now. Look at young kids. If you ever grew up in the hood, if you know people who grew up in the hood who have no fathers in the home, most of us grew up like that. Sad to say that, but most of us did grow up like that. And you wouldn't get love at home. What do they mostly do? They join gangs. You know what a lot of the hardcore gangbangers. I don't know if you ever talked to them or the hardcore street rappers and everything. What they say, the streets loved them. They loved it. They had a sense of belonging. It was kids. It was young men who didn't feel like they belonged, so they found a place to belong. So that's just natural. Everybody does it. You join any kind of group. It don't have to be a gang. Like for me growing up, I'm no gangster. Never was. I ain't gonna say I didn't talk to the gangsters. I wasn't cool with them. I was cool with just about everybody. I was cool with the thuggiest thug person in the whole world to the most redneck person you could ever meet. You don't believe me? If you knew me, you could ask my friends. They would tell you. So I've heard all the super racist things from both sides. You feel me? But it's natural to feel like you belong because everybody wants to belong to a community. It's natural for human beings to want to belong to a community, to a place. So, same thing with fanboys. If you choose the Xbox, which is fine, you're going to dig in because you're going to show support not only for the console, but for not only for the company, but you're showing support for not only your fan base, but the people who you rock with. Like Bond like to say that this is what you call a group therapy session when you're not really admitting the truth. You're in an echo chamber, you're just saying things that you want to hear. And Bond is right. But see, when you're inside that group, people outside can see, hey, this is crazy, this is wrong. You shouldn't, you're a consumer, you should want the best and play on the best product, or what you feel is the best product, and be objective about it. But I remember saying when I heard Les Brown, this motivational speaker, this guy, he's a real powerful guy. You should look him up on YouTube. He's got a lot of great motivational videos. But he said you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. You follow what I'm saying? You can't see the picture when you're in the frame. So sometimes you gotta let somebody tell you, hey, this ain't right. Now, I'm gonna say it like this. Next gen 720s, much as the BS that he pulls on his channel, the much of the flip flopping and stuff. I know he does it for all entertainment. Somebody pulled him out of that picture, and he was able to see the frame. So now most of his statements on his channel now, even though he has like 3 or 4 podcasts a guy during day, he getting it. I ain't hating on next gen. I ain't hating on him. I'm just saying he's getting it, making it hard for smaller YouTubers like myself. But he at some point in time he got tired of the propaganda that Microsoft was putting out. It was getting people to buy over and over again for whatever reason they support it. I don't see it. He didn't see it. He started going more pro PlayStation. But to be honest, if you really was to listening to him, if he did when he does his podcast, even though he's more vocal now, he really wasn't that vocal in the podcast. He would, of course, and he would lean and bleed green, but he didn't go. He went over the edge. I can't say he never went over the edge, but he wouldn't go too far. He wouldn't go like Crap Gamer or Tim Dog or Kid Smooth. I know Kid Smooth Power Weapon with, or even Kid Smooth. Kid Smooth. I could do a whole nother show on him by myself. That dude there, like him, but I don't like him at the same time. It's a weird dynamic. But I get it. Again, how you want to identify with somebody. I know you're saying, Bean, well, how does art imitating life? How does identity politics? How does this going into Republicans and Democrats? I'm going to take you there, my friend. This is just a tacit observation. Like I said, you may not agree with this. I said, we have a president. We have a president of the United States by the name of Donald J. Trump. Now, I'm going to give you some background on myself before I even go into this. I know you there, guys. You here for video games. You're not here to talk about politics of life lessons. What are you doing, guy? I don't care. You're gonna get this word. You're gonna learn something today. As long as you sit on this channel and listen to me talk, you're gonna learn something today. Even though you may not agree with it, you're gonna learn something. You're gonna take it back to your family. Now, me as a black man, if you can't tell I'm a black man, you can see I am team dark skin while my picture is up on this Google Hangout. You can tell that I am a black man. I'm an African American. When I was in school, I remember going to school up in New York City, in Brooklyn, Bedford-Stuyvesant, when Bed-Stuy was Bed-Stuy. I went to El Hajj Malik Shabazz, better known to you guys as Malcolm X, PS 262. Yeah, I went to that school there. That was me. Stayed right around the corner from Boys and Girls High, down the street from 35 Park, where we used to play ball at all the time. Yeah. And I said all that to say this because as a black man, I grew up thinking that I was supposed to be a Democrat. I thought, because I'm black, that's my team. That's how I see my family. They all were Democrats, and I have to be a Democrat. I also was raised in the South. I was also raised in the South where the rednecks flew. Rednecks was hanging around big time. Some of my best friends were rednecks. They had the rebel flag all the time. Yeah, boy, we got that rebel flag right here, boy. Boy, what you think about this flag right here, boy? This ain't about prejudice. This right here is about heritage. It's about heritage. Rebel flag really don't bother me personally, because I've seen it all my life. And most of those guys, they're Republicans. They're conservative. They're Republicans. And most of my values that I've grown up with when my grandmother was raising me after I came back from New York was instilled with a lot of conservative values. And I still hold those values true. But as I became a man, I said, I can't be a Republican. You know why? Because they're full of crap. They're hypocrites. They tell their people what they want to hear just to take their money. They don't look at the poor whites. When I say this, the poor whites is really being Republicans. They just look at you as giving them money. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. So I said, I can't be a Republican or a Democrat. So what am I? I'm more of an independent. I don't subscribe to any party. I think on this side, I know a lot of people going to say, hey, Bean, you can't be that way. I think Democrats, I can't, you know, one thing, I couldn't stand Hillary Clinton. I hated, I don't say I hated Hillary Clinton. I despised her. And the reason why I despise her, not because she's a woman, I can care less about that. Why I despise her, and like I do with a lot of Democratic leaders, and even Trump did this. Only time you see politicians hanging out with black folks and going to black churches is when it's time to be elected. Hillary Clinton went around pandering to black people, especially when she went on the Breakfast Club. Oh, I got my hot sauce in my bag. What? You ain't listening to Beyonce joints like that. Get out of here, man. Your daughter may be listening to that, but you ain't listening to that. More of the story came out. I think Bashir Bakari came over there to the Breakfast Club watching one of the interviews, and he said he had to tell Charlamagne, hey, you need to take this off your timeline, this on Twitter, or whatever. Something similar to those effects for her to come on your show because she was scared to come on your show because she didn't want to be associated if you were saying negative stuff, which I kind of get is politics. But the audacity that she thought that she was just supposed to walk in the White House. Would she been a better alternative than Donald Trump? Yeah. But she's not somebody I want. Donald Trump, when he first got elected, I honestly didn't care that this man got elected. I thought he's going to do like every traditional president, get in there, tell us the same BS. They're going to run on education, taxes, um, insurance, and I forgot what the fourth platform is. They all run on the same four platforms every year. It's going to be the same old BS, a lot of us, but not just totally screw us over. This president is the most criminal president I've ever seen in my life. He is the most criminal president I've ever seen. The stuff that he does, he's the biggest con man I've ever seen. And how he got the nation fooled is having people believe that he's been one of us. He's been one of us. That man has never, and I'm going to repeat this, he's never been one of us. While I'm saying one of us, I mean, no matter if you're black or white, we're all in this same boat. No matter if you're black, white, Latino, whatever your ethnic background is. Although there's different tiers to that, we're all still below this class line. It's always been about class. The whole thing has always been about class. It's never really been about race. It's all been about class. I'm not saying racism doesn't exist. Racism does exist. It is very prevalent, but it's always been about class. Through the beginning of time, through the end of time, it's going to always be about class. It's the haves and the have-nots. If you got money, you get treated differently. You don't believe me? Ask OJ. Yes, ask OJ. Remember, he's not black. He's OJ. But Donald Trump, to me, has been the most criminal-minded guy, the corrupt man I've ever seen as a con man. Like I said, this man has never been one of us. This man has never been broke in his life as long as he's been alive on this planet. He's been technically broke when you say bankruptcy, but if you don't really understand bankruptcy and not knowing which the different chapters are, I can't go chapter and verse for which bankruptcy is what and what. But I can tell you this. Does that mean that you're broke? Sometimes that means if a company goes bankrupt, you may lose the company, but you don't lose your money. You don't believe me? Read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I'm going to say it one more time. Read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He goes in depth about different bankruptcies. It's an easy read. Every black man should have that book in their home, right next to your Bible. Yeah, I said it. It should be right next to every black man in every black man's home next to your Bible. You should have your Bible here, and you should have Rich Dad, Poor Dad right next to it. I'm not saying it's on the same level as the Bible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not disrespecting Jesus. No, no, no. But this man, Donald Trump, has never been broke in his life. He's never been poor in his life. His dad, think about this. His dad gave him $1 million loan. I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. You don't have to be honest with me. You can be honest with yourself. How many of your parents gave you a $10 loan when you got grown? $10 loan. Something little as $10. He got $1 million loan, helped build his empire and stuff that way. This guy's never been broke. This guy never had to choose whether he had to pay rent or whether he has to pay for his medicines. He never had to choose that. Or he had to buy food, choose what he's going to do. He never had to choose what he had to do. He never had to rob Peter to pay Paul, in a sense that would mean either you sleep the night on a full belly or not, or you take your medicines or not. He never done nothing like that. He never experienced that, but you guys have. You guys have. And most of the people who believe in Donald Trump, they believe that he's going to give him a way out. People looking for hope. And he knows people looking for hope. He's tapped into the people who felt like they've been disenfranchised by everybody else, who say they've been left behind. He said, I'm for you. He's not really for nobody. The only person he cares about is himself. But you know why people support him? Not only because of the hope, it's the identity politics. They have to be right. They sit there. If you're born a Republican, you're going to go Team Republican 99% of the time. If you're born Democrat, you're going to go Team Democrat 99% of the time. It's an identity politics. It's when you get with your friends, if you all got like minds and most of you guys are conservative or Republican, you're going to be there together. If you're mostly liberal or Democrat, you're going to be there together. No matter right, wrong, or indifferent. If the boat is sinking, you're going to stick with that, with your identity of who you are, who you believe who you are. And they know it. The people in power, they know it. They know this thing. They know these things. So let me segue back into Microsoft and PlayStation. Don't think they don't see the tweets out there. Don't think they read social media and Reddit. They have somebody there. For the company that I work for, I've been working for this company for 15 years. 15 years. I've been working for 15 years. And things in my company have changed so much over the years. We used to do so many things for our customers. We don't do stuff for our customers no more. I was having a conversation with somebody in upper management, and I brought it up. I said, well, we got to get more customers. Why don't we do something for our customers, our current customers? Like every business that you go to, every business that you deal with, they have some kind of customer rewards for customers. When I talked to this person in upper management, you know what he told me? The person above him said, we already got them. So what we got to do anything for them for? And I look at Microsoft in the same vein as that. It's almost like we already got y'all. We got you. When you're a fanboy and you declare that you're a fanboy instead of being a consumer, and this is your identity and who you are, the company knows they got you. You ain't going nowhere. They can give you crap. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to still spending money and going to still support them. It's like a pimp, baby. They pimping all of us, baby. They got us being the trick, and we shouldn't be the trick, not being the consumer when we actually have the power. But they understand the psychological bonds. They understand psychology more than we do. Don't think these Microsoft executives and these Microsoft marketing departments are dumb. Don't think PlayStation and Nintendo's, their executives and their marketing departments are dumb. They study psychology. I know you don't believe me. You don't have to believe me. You look it up. Studies show back in the day when Walmart was playing music, there was Walmart and Winn-Dixie. And then y'all might have a Winn-Dixie where you might have a Pathmark or an Albertson or something like that. They played music, and they was putting, advertisers were paying, they were putting subconscious words in the songs, not in the songs that say through the speakers to get you to buy stuff. You have no reason. You had an urge to buy stuff that you didn't even intend to buy, but they do that stuff. The way they lay out stores when you walk in, why you think all the food, if you buy food, is all over the place and it seems like it's random. It seems like it's random. It just seems like, okay, why is the bread and cereal on the far right in aisle 1 and you have to go to aisle 15 to get the milk? It's because they know you're more than likely, you're going to buy something else by walking through this whole store. Don't believe me? Go to shirt. If you don't believe me, go shop with your old lady. If you're young enough, go shop with your mother. See what you come out with. I'm not trying to diss ladies. Women shop more, I won't say more aggressive. They shop more. They look around and see what they're going to buy. Most men are going to know they're going to go in, get what they want to get, and get out. Most women are going to shop. They're going to look at prices, compare all this stuff. But they know more than likely if you have to walk from aisle 1 to get the milk and aisle 15, for aisle 1 to get the cereal and aisle 15 to get the milk, that you might pick up some cheese, you might pick up some bread, you might pick up some fruit, you might pick up some beef, you might pick up any kind of thing. They know that these guys ain't stupid. But I'm going to say this before I get out of here, because I want to play some video games. I'm going to say this before I get out of here. It's cool. It's cool to be a fan. It's mad cool to be a fan. Pun intended. And it's cool to like what you like. And it's cool to feel a community with the friends that you have on your favorite platform. It's great. But remember, no matter if you're a PlayStation fan, no matter if you're an Xbox fan, because PlayStation is up now. There ain't no telling. It could be down the next time. That's one thing I'm worried about my Jacksonville Jaguars. They were up this year, but they could be down next year and Tennessee can win it. You feel me? But so Xbox can be down next year. Or Nintendo could be on top and they could be down. You are the consumer. You are the consumer. It's your money. Everything is your money. Don't let your fanboyism blind you to the fact if you're getting garbage or you feel like it's getting garbage. You spend premium money. You spend good money. No matter if you're an Xbox fanboy, Sony fanboy, or you're a Nintendo fanboy, you spend good hard-earned money. You sacrifice, more than likely, you sacrifice something to support this system. You sacrifice something. I know you did. Because all of us ain't got it all like that. I worked when I was working full-time and making money. I still had to sacrifice to decide if I'm going to get A, B, or C. And you do the same too. I know most of y'all do. Some of y'all ball like next gen don't care. A ball like Jimmy B Gaming and just don't care. You just got it like that. You know what I mean? Pastor Cavassier, motherfucker. Jimmy B, what's up, baby? I want to send a shout out to you, Jimmy B. What's up, man? So, like I said in closing, man, life imitates art so much. I said the people who act like the biggest Xbox fans doing the propaganda, the biggest PlayStation fans doing the propaganda, the biggest Nintendo fans doing the propaganda, they're doing it in the world between Republicans and Democrats. I see it all the time. I see it with my friends, I see it with my family, I see it on TV. I swear, I see like I'm living in a bizarre world. I think we always want to say we caught in the Matrix. I don't think we all caught in the Matrix. I think we all caught in the Truman Show. We're caught in the Truman Show. If you ever seen the Truman Show, you know what I'm talking about. If you hadn't seen it, it's a very good movie with Jim Carrey. You should go watch it. So anyway, in closing, if you guys are new to the channel, you like what I was talking about. I know this wasn't just strictly about video games, but you know what? I'm a grown ass man And sometimes we got to have grown ass man conversations. You feel me? I hope you feel me real good right now. You got to have grown man conversations. You can't just keep talking about silly stuff. At least what I deem is silly. You may think it's different. They might think it's the most important thing in the world. But yeah, if you stopped by, thanks. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend it with me, to hear me rant and rave for a minute. I really appreciate that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, go ahead and hit that like and that sub button. Go ahead. You know you want to do it. I'm just trying to have some fun, guys. Trying to have some fun, trying to laugh a little bit. But if you choose not to sub or like it, I still appreciate you coming by and listening. It means the world to me. And I hope you have a great evening or a great morning wherever you are. Hope you have a great day. Hope everything goes well for you guys. And it's your boy King Bean, and I'll holler at you dudes later. Give y'all a round of applause for being the best subs in the world. This is what I dedicate to you. The best subs in the world. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for checking out your boy King Bean. And I'll holler at you dudes later, man. One love. Peace.